Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show, FIFA 21 edition, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Back. Good evening, beautiful human beings of YouTube, and welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Week Foot, and it makes me feel overjoyed to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, first things first, as you guys know, yet another patch has dropped on FIFA today. And I've tried it out, and I will say, I haven't really noticed a major gameplay difference. The main thing I've really noticed is when you put a tackle in, the ball tends to go further, which is something I'm definitely enjoying because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys at home have experienced this. When you make a tackle in defense in past iterations of FIFA 21, it seems like it always just goes back to your opponent, and it doesn't really reward you for manually defending. So this, so far, as a change, has been good. I haven't really noticed a nerf on the AI blocking. I have noticed the passing has felt a little bit differently, but it's early days. We might be singing a different tune after the Weekend League. But going into the Weekend League, you might be looking at your team, and you might be like, yo, I need a striker. I need an icon striker. And that's why I'm here for today. I'm here to review a historic player, an emotional player for this account. And it's going to be none other than Emilio Butragueno. And you might be wondering, yo, why is Butragueno such a big deal on this account? And I mean, shout out to all my day ones. They'll know that my first player review on this account was baby icon Butragueno. And that was in FIFA 19, I believe. So that's really what got me into player reviews. I saw how many views I got. I saw how fun it was to try him out. And I decided to do that with a lot of other players going forward. But every year I decide to try him because Butragueno does have a very good card. And the one Butragueno I've never tried is the mid-icon version. I have tried the moments, I have tried the prime, and I have tried the base icon. So today I was like, yo, let me switch it up. Let's go for the middle icon Butragueno. He's 5'6". He has medium-low work rates. He's right-footed with the 3-star scales and the 5-star weak foot. As you guys see here, I have played 4 games in Division Rivals with him, and I got 6 goals and 0 assists. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, when you look at this Butragueno card, he looks like a meta beast, if I do say so myself. He has the pace, which is very important this year. The shooting stats are insane. 93 finishing, 92 attack positioning with the 5-star weak foot. And, oh yeah, by the way, he has the finesse shot trait, which means that 81 long shots might feel better if you hit it with the finesse style. Passing wise, he looks pretty good as well. I mean, let's ignore the 68 long passing because if you play him striker, it's not really a big deal. All his other stats are very nice with the 90 vision to put on top of that. Dribbling wise, he looks like his R1 dribbling is going to be absolutely nuts. And physically, he's not that great, but 84 stamina and 86 jumping are the most important stats here. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So this Butragueno card is going to be costing you 1.6 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would have to say I'm 50-50 on it. He is an insane card, but 1.6 million is a lot of money. We're going to break down the stats. So first we're going to talk about his pace. He has 92 pace, and he feels absolutely quick in game. Getting in behind the defensive line is no issue for him, and if you send a through ball in behind to him, he's going to stay in behind with his 92 sprint speed. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9.5 out of 10. He's not quite Mbappe, but he is very close. Next, we'll talk about shooting, and honestly, this guy is one of the most clinical players I have used on this game. If you get that shot off from the right angle, it's going to hit the back of the net. Finesse shots from just outside the box with him are absolutely insane. And his attack position is second to none. I know he only has medium attacking work rates, but if you like to play slow, if you're in delayed gameplay, this guy will float into dangerous positions. And I didn't really notice him feeling lazy at all pushing forward. Overall, this guy's shooting is a 9.5 out of 10. He is someone that will score you the half chances. He will someone that will really win you games in tight games in the Weekend League, and I really enjoy the aspect of the card. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and yo, I will say I was pleasantly surprised by his passing, and it really comes down to his 90 vision and his 84 short passing. So if you want to use him in a 2-striker formation, he can definitely bring other players into the game. He can definitely bring that other striker into the game, and his through balls in tight areas around the box are actually weighted very well. Did I notice his long pass being an issue? I would say no. I mean, he has the 5-star weak foot, so he has that going for him. And his over-the-top through balls, his driven passes has a decent weight to them. Overall, this guy's passing is an 8 out of 10. As far as strikers go, he has all the important stats, and I don't notice his long pass being a liability at all. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, and yo, this guy's dribbling is insane. And the only thing, of course, he's missing is the 4-star or 5-star skills. That is a con, but everything else on him is perfect. He has 90 agility, 89 balance. He's 5'6". You already know you can dribble circles around opponents with this card, even just with a left stick dribbling. His ball control and dribbling are very high as well, at 90 and 93 respectively, and that allows him to feel sticky in tight areas. That allows him to maneuver between defenders. This allows him to beat a man or two in the box, create his own shot, everything like that. The one thing I will say about him that does let him down is that if he tried to do a heel to heel, if he tried to sprint forward against a bigger defender, he might get out-strengthened off the ball. He won't really have that true separation ability that somebody like Neymar or Mbappe might have. But as far as close control dribbling, as far as left stick, R1 and L1 dribbling, this guy is absolutely class. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 9 out of 10. The only two things that will make it better is a little more explosiveness and, of course, the 4-star or 5-star skills. Finally, we will be talking about his physical, and you might be thinking there's not much to talk about here, but there is. 84 stamina as a striker means that he will last all game, and he will go into extra time. He won't need a sub at all. His jumping and heading accuracy is surprisingly decent, and if you swing across into him, he's gonna finish that thing. I mean, if he gets his head onto it, and he'll be surprisingly decent at winning those things in the air. 68 strength, I didn't really feel at all. Honestly, when you see an attacker with 68 strength, you're gonna think he's gonna be able to ride a challenge or two. This guy was very easily bullied in the box. So that being said, I wouldn't really play him as a lone striker. He will still do a job there, but he's not somebody you want if you're gonna be facing two big center backs like a Varane, a Gomez, or Van Dijk. This guy could get marked out if he's isolated too much in a one-striker formation. But as a two-striker formation, even as a cam, I think he'll be brilliant. Overall, this guy's physical is a 6 out of 10. He has the important stats, but he feels weak in game. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this Butragueno card? I think he is an absolutely insane card. He has the pace to get him behind. His finishing is second to none with the 5-star weak foot, and his passing allows him to bring other players into the game. Let's talk about his weaknesses. It's really just a lack of 4 or 5-star skill moves, as well as his lack of true dynamic ability. And what I mean by that is that he's not the strongest card. He's not the card where he's going to explode out of skill move. But that's okay, because if you use him to his strengths, he is an elite striker on this game, and he will score you a bunch of half chances that can win you games. Alright guys, so that's going to be my Butragueno review. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode, but until then, later.